What's up guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a step-by-step how to win arena games and how to win in champions. This was in a trios game I was playing with some people I know. This is my actual trio, but yeah, let's get right into it. Klexi snipes a kid. We're trying to get the finish as soon as we can because then it's a 2v3 and it's just easier for us. And we're just trying to tag these kids and I'm just coming out like, guys, we gotta push these kids, we gotta push these kids. Basically nothing happens after he snipes him. We run, we get the loot, and then we think like, oh yeah, these kids are gonna reboot. And then we hear them reboot, we're like, alright guys, we're gonna push. So we see the threats 3 and we're pushing. Together as a trio, I think Klexi needs to be closer to us, but I think he goes right behind. So you always really need to stick together, as if you stick together, you just fight. If you're playing together and you're fighting the kids that are split up, then you're so free. Now I see this angle, I'm like, I can snipe through this. He's staying still, I snipe him for 105 and I get a bit of bloom there and I knock him. I'm like, let's just go. So I go in and I hear the other guys fighting. I immediately get my finish and we're just sticking together as a trio, spraying, trying to just get like in their faces because we know we've got the advantage here. Now this kid runs away for ages, I crack him, and I'm just like cracked, and yeah, he basically just runs away for ages guys, and we literally don't find him forever. Now going on here, we like just coming down looking for him, and I see there's a kid running away, bouncing away, so I was like, well, this kid must be weak. And Luke, and they crack him, I'm like, okay, this kid's really weak. Luke actually misses snipe, and then I'm like, okay, this is free, and I snipe him, and we're just like, nice. And that's just like looking and being aware of your surroundings and like where people are, you know what I mean? And then I see the sands and I'm just like, okay, this kid's back here. And they just spray him so he gets out the sand and I'm just flanking around the side.
Hush now.
Now this fight was good and we did really well because like we're just all spraying him and I just get in his face. But we probably shouldn't have like looked for him for that long because now we're in zone and we're all a bit scuffed. And I've got 2 medkits, but it's gonna be 2 ticks soon. And there's other kids sniping us. So if I just skip on, we get in, and we're about to get in, and we're just sniping kids, trying to be like aware of our surroundings. And then kids are here, and we're like, oh no, I know. Klexi gets in a fight with them, but he can't do much about that. Just try to stick together. Luke calls out to just go around the side. I'm like, sure. So I go the long way around so I don't get seen. Yeah, I just go the long way around and try not to get seen. Just being like extra bit careful because they're gonna be shooting at you and they're gonna be going for you and stuff. So because they have that advantage 2v3, so you always want to make sure that you're really close together because we're really far apart right now. So if they could come, they could just come and sweep me up, shake me down and find Luke. But luckily they didn't because I played the safer route and I tried not to get sniped. And you can see I'm coming for heals and stuff. I have a med kit, but like I'm still coming for heals because I want something quick and efficient. And I knew he'd follow us. So right now, guys, we see that this guy upgrades. We know he's upgraded because we used to land here loads. And we're like, okay, let's just quickly upgrade because we're like 300 gold or something. And we're just trying to get in, farming, making sure our mat's decent. I'm just trying to look for like picks, you know. I mean, like trying not to get into fights, but like trying to look for that sort of stuff. And because it's a 2v3, we don't really want to get engaged, so we're looking for snipes and stuff and trying to just work our way around everything. And then we get placement, so we're like, okay, let's go a bit more aggressive, if you know what I mean, and more offensive. And it's just like staying together, being offensive, and like before you push someone, unless you're the best W king in the world, then you just need to snipe them. Like, if you can tag one of them for 105 or get a headshot snipe on one of them, that's so free because it's a 2v3 situation. So just try before you fully engage to engage slowly. So now we're just looking for tags, looking for anything we can get, anything that could help us be more advantaged, like help us be the aggressors, you know what I mean? So not being the prey. Just looking to help make sure that no one can what's it called, attack us because they think we're weak. So we want to make sure that they know that we're good. So just him. We now get inboxed and we're in zone, and we see these kids being lobby focused. And if you ever see someone being lobby focused, join in. Try not to get sniped like that, but just try join in and try get the kill, try get some tags, because it's just so helpful. I don't know what I did here. My aim is so bad. Someone put in a meme.
Your FrxshCutt.
My aim is so bad, but yeah, we just saw these kids getting lobbied, and we just wanted to get the finishes so they'll be out again. And whenever you see someone hard scoping you like that, you just want to just leave it. Now we see that the zone pulls backwards. I just sprayed this kid for a minute because I see him healing. But we see that the zone pulls backwards, and I'm just like, okay, this is so free, this is so free. You can get boxed up really easily. Heights there, and they were lucky because they got zoned. Just looking for a snipe on height so they can just like not be aggressive towards us. That's what we really need. But yeah, I just missed my shots. I'm trying to just make sure they know who we are and that we're not one to be messed with, you know what I mean? So we see this supply drop, I'm just trying to get in, trying to not get shot. But that was kind of obvious I was going to get shot, so next time try build. Now we box up on the supply drop, get the loot, we're just chilling right now. We're center zone, center in half and half, and we're just vibing. And then I see that we should move up a layer, so I'm like, I call him up, I call Luke up, and I'm like, let's move up a layer so we have more awareness around us. Because sitting down on a lowest layer is really bad because you don't have any awareness whatsoever, so you can't see high, you can't see middle, you can't see low, because if you make one peek, everyone's going to spray you, and since you're in such an awkward position, you're not going to survive. We see these kids go for the loot. Unfortunately, I don't look at how much AR ammo I have, and I am running out fast, like very fast. So yeah, we're just looking and trying to get AR, and just make sure you comm everything to your teammates, because then they know what your situation is and then they can work out how to help you. Okay, so zone pulls really far, it pulls max distance, and I'm just like, look at height, make sure they're not looking at us. So I'm just like, quickly get here, hide beneath old builds so I don't have to waste any of my builds, because I only got 500. Chill here, and then we move for zone because we hear they're bouncing. So it's so free for us. My aim is horrible, don't talk about that. So yeah, we're basically just trying to get in top 4 situation. Luke snipes one like for 105. I tagged that guy for 35, and it goes up a hill, and like I see it goes up a hill, and I'm like calming, like we gotta get up this hill, and right here I'm just wasting mats, you know what I mean? Like I maybe could have wasted less mats, but I'm just playing as if I was infinite mats, which is really good. Like sometimes you want to do that, other times you don't. So if you have like the amount of builds I have here, like you probably don't want to do that, but if you have like 500, like fairs. So I just tied this guy in zone, and then I knock him to zone. I didn't see where zone pulled, so I started to pop that. That was really stupid of me. I should look at zone more. I need to be more aware of zone and where it is, and we're just boxing up. I have 3 builds now. I'm like, okay, this scuffed, and we hear a kid underneath. Drop down onto him, RPG'd it, and I get the mats. So that's a quick refresh for me. And you always want to look for refreshes if you're in that situation. People you can jump into their box, and if they're weak, then you can kill them, you know what I mean? Now it's a 2 or 1v1 v1 v2. So we're chilling. I accidentally pop out even though I didn't want to. I break this kid down, just trying to make sure he can't be an aggressor, and we want to be the aggressors. I think Luke gets a finish, and I'm messing up, and I have 2 builds, and I'm like, bruh, I got 0 builds, and then I waste my last build on that guy to kill him. Quick refresh, I get all his mats, but he didn't have that much. He only had the siphon mats, and I thought it was going up the hill, but it wasn't actually. Bad for me because I'm not good at awareness. I come for mats because I only have 5, and I don't think I can build a box with 5 builds. And we see the kid up top. Here's an RPG, very stupidly RPGs himself, and that's a 9 kill trio win 2v3. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. If you guys are seeing this, make sure to write FrxshCutt FNCS in the comments, or FNCS FrxshCutt, and I'll heart it and reply to it. And also, guys, I stream on Twitch on Wednesdays and Fridays, 4 PM UK time, so make sure to be there. And I do scrims, and I'm streaming FNCS tomorrow, so make sure to be there, 4 PM UK time. I'll try stream around then. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.